Samir Kochhar will be on strike. Mahhi Vij to start a fresh over. And it's held up because the side screen behind the bowler's arm, well, still showing the branding.
The sponsor. They have to wait for it to move on.
What Samir Kochhar wouldn't give to emulate the number that's on his back at the moment. He's got 100 on his back. He'd like to get 100 in front of his name. And remember, Mumbai are batting first. Lost an early wicket. 9 more overs to go. Can he get a move on?
Very important, Samir Kochhar, since his partner Manoj Tiwari got run out in the last over of the last ball of the first over, and the pressure on for Samir as he has played a couple of dot balls early on.
As he batted out most of that first over, gave Tiwari just one ball to face and he got run out on that. Wanted to get a move on with the scoring rate. So that's when pressure can build on for a side. And remember, it's 10 overs. So 60 balls. You've got to count. I think, Sunil, the important part is you count it as each event. You can't count it as one over. You've got to count it as 6 separate events in that over and try and do the best.
Absolutely, Raman. It's important to run a ball. If not a boundary, you need to run a ball. So the mindset of all the teams, batsmen need to look at run a ball when they get bat on. Mahhi Vij. This one, I was about to hear from you, Raman. I expecting that the smile says it all. He has already played. This could be his sixth ball, 6th dot ball.
Look at that. Varun Badola is getting a little worried. The captain for the Mumbai Heroes side.
Definitely, because the way this one, Samir hits one bounce to the boundary. Finally, after 6 balls, he nailed it one. He picked it up nicely, this one.
Difference was it was there for hitting. It wasn't really a delivery that was really in the slot, but sat up nicely, a half tracker. Look at that. It sat up nicely for him to flow through with the shot.
Got a good bounce, meeting the ball in the right sweet spot. We all say that. The owner, not a happy man. Looks not a happy man. Can be. After 5 overs, we need to see.
Sunil, tell me, how many times were you happy when you were run out first ball?
I made sure next time I will not take a single unless I'll make him run out my partner.
Tit for tat. Oh, it's in the gap. There's going to be runs here for Kochhar. At least a couple. Deft footwork. And you could hear the call of keeper, which basically was to throw at the keeper's end.
As the glamorous support for Mumbai Heroes team. Samir placed it very well through covers and mid-off in between them. Raman, I think if Mumbai Indians need to put up a big score, Samir Kochhar has to fire the first another 1.5 overs.
Look at the field. You've got third man up, you've got fine leg up, you've got the backward point fielder and point fielder in position. So it's interesting, you've got 3 players on that offside ring. He's bowled it on the middle stump, flicked away, 4 more. Look at that.
That's a nicely done from Samir. That's a brilliant one. I think whatever he has played, those 4-5 dot balls, he made it count in 2 shots. That's the impact what Samir is capable of.
Look at that. He's just taken an inside edge and 4 lucky runs for Kochhar, who's now got a strike rate of over 100 now for Samir Kochhar, redeeming himself after a very quiet first over.
Definitely, with these 3 boundaries, I think Samir is feeling a lot of confidence. That's another one. Didn't time it though, but still he gets a single.
So an expensive over, that's what it's turning out to be. They've already got 11 of it, and there's one ball that still remains. Navraj is going to be on strike.
What Navraj Hans is going to do in this over, need to wait and watch.
Navraj Hans on strike. Last delivery of the over coming up from Mahhi Vij. Oh, stand and deliver. That was a cracker, but straight to the fielder. 2 overs gone. It's 14 for 1. And they, after winning the toss, are 14 for 1 after 2 overs. Kochhar has contributed 12 of those 14 runs.
He's in a good form, Samir, after the first 4-5 deliveries. He really made it count those the next 4-5 deliveries. Got 3 good boundaries. And he looks good to attack this over as well. And he knows that this 1 over is going to make a difference.
सुनील फील्ड बड़ा जबरदस्त है, लॉन्ग ऑन डाला हुआ है और थर्ड मैन जानते हैं कोचर प्रेफर करते हैं डाउन द ग्राउंड हिट करना.
I think it's a sharp single. Samir, that's a good strategy from Kerala strikers, having third man and long on. The way Raman last ball Navraj Hans played, I think he looks very solid. The way he drove the last ball, wow.
No wonders he's turning out for the Mumbai Heroes. Varun Badola would be waiting for his opportunity to come out and roll his arm over. Cramp for room. ये अच्छी गेंद थी. शफीक की क्रैम्प किया, ज़्यादा जगह नहीं दी नवराज हंस को.
क्रैम्प किया ताकि वो सिंगल लेने की कोशिश किया, मगर कोशिश नहीं हुई सिंगल की. Good planning, good strategy.
केरला स्ट्राइकर्स एक गेम जीत चुके हैं, ये मैच भी जीत जाते हैं तो सीधा फाइनल में प्रवेश और फिर इंतजार करेंगे कल कौन खेलेगा उनके खिलाफ.
That's another dot from Shafiq. That's fantastic.
The smiles are going to return on these pretty faces if the boundaries start flowing.
Absolutely. If the same thing it happens on the dot balls, we don't see those smiles.
Oh, chuck de fatte. यही कह सकते हो. Although there is no fielder there, it's going to be 4. He opens his account as Navraj Hans with that boundary.
Chuck de fatte, 90 gilli. Ye le chauka.
I think you're missing Sidhu ji.
Definitely, we all miss his Sidhuisms. But this one from Navraj Hans, clearing the boundary. Brilliant one. To open his account and take the score to 19.
छोटी गलती बड़ा खामियाजा, यही कह रहे हैं नवराज हंस. डालिए स्लॉट के अंदर, ऑफ स्टंप के थोड़ा सा बाहर हुई, हाथ खोलने का मौका मिला तो हश्र यही होगा. एक खिलाड़ी डीप बैकवर्ड पॉइंट पे, एक थर्ड मैन पे, 2 बाउंड्री राइडर्स हैं, दोनों ऑफ साइड पे और बिहाइंड स्क्वायर.
मेरे को लगता है रमन जी इस बार बॉल मिड विकेट के रीजन पे जाएंगे. कोशिश तो वही थी
पंडित जी, आगे क्या होने वाला ये बताओ.
कोशिश तो वही थी, जिस हिसाब से उसने फील्ड ले लिया है थर्ड मैन और डी पॉइंट ने, उसने तो डालना ही है आगे और बैट्समैन भी कोशिश भी करना है कि मिड विकेट के ऊपर ही मारना है.
1 ball to go in this over. It'll be interesting to see how many can Navraj Hans get off this final delivery. They've got 5 off the over already. A dot ball to end the over. 6 gone. It's in fact 3 gone now. It's 19 for 1.